Did I do the right one? Oh no. I didn't do the right one. Ay, ay, ay. Why is this not working? Oh, there it is. Sir, why are you wearing a button up? Did you have back to school? Are you coaching like the new gym?
I just threw this on this morning. I've been.
He's teaching a class today.
Yeah. Whew. This morning came early. Here, I'll put a hat on. What's going on, everybody?
Sorry for all the confusion. There was 2 links being made at the same time this morning.
I saw that. I saw that.
Reseller Information Network is live. Oh, let's go check them out today.
This morning came too early.
I had the craziest torta last night, bro. That thing was like the craziest torta last night. That thing was like this big, bro.
Bro, tortas are the best.
Yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about.
It's basically a Mexican sandwich.
Yeah.
Bro, I had one at the flea market, bro. And so I'm like looking at like they had like a whole they had like 5 different or 6 different options. And I usually go with like the carne asada or something like that, you know. But I saw Milanesa on it. I'm like, is that what I think it is? So I asked her, I said, is that like fried, like breaded steak that's fried? And she's like, yeah. I'm like, let me try one of those. Damn, bro. Fried steak torta? Bro, come on. It was unbelievable. Yeah, we're in dad mode.
Let me see the New Balances, or not? You got the dad balances on?
Oh, bro, listen. I'm in like top dad mode. I'm like, this is what you get to see, dad mode.
Oh, gotcha.
Because like what I'm wearing down here doesn't fit up here.
Oh, Jesus.
Look, I'm wearing basketball shorts.
Red ones at that. Wow. Yeah, you are totally off.
Listen. I got up late. I had to take the kids to school and everything like that. And I was just like, you know what? Grab, throw it on.
My child starts school today.
Today?
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. That's a little late though.
Man, I don't know what y'all talking about. School doesn't start until after Labor Day.
Not anymore, bro. My kids already been there.
Like
this is yeah.
That's crazy.
Their second week already.
Crazy.
So,
I sold 3 pairs of boots yesterday, sir.
Nice.
I've been listing. I'm a listing maniac.
Hey, Atlas. What's up, buddy?
Yeah.
I sold 2 pairs of Red Wings and 1 pair of Panhandle Slim cowboy boots.
Oh, nice. Well, I'm going back and forth with the person that left me negative feedback.
For what?
I recently got a negative feedback, and I was like, nah, I'm just gonna let that one just whatever. You know what I'm saying? And then I got another one. I'm like, yo, well, hold on. So I don't know. This lady says, here, let's see what she says. Let me go back. I sent her a message already. So she said, Here, I'll share it so we can all see it. Because I'm like, man. All right, here it is.
Oh, I can't read that.
I'll read it.
Yeah.
Horrible. These shoes need to be thrown away rather than sold. These shoes look a lot different than they did in the seller's photos. These aren't even wearable. This is truly one of the worst purchases I've ever made on eBay. Horrible purchase and horrible seller. I do not recommend this seller at all.
Wow.
Well, let's see what she bought. I mean, y'all see anything wrong with this? I mean, look at the backs. I mean, the bottoms a little bit, but that's the bottom of the shoe. I mean, what are we talking about, woman?
Does it say new?
No, pre-owned condition. See pictures for details. I mean, if y'all see something, let me know. You know what I'm saying? Let me know. What do y'all see?
I don't.
I'm still looking. Maybe that little dent right there in the heel. I'm searching for what she could have been talking about.
Jimmy said, did you try the automated remove feedback first?
No, because this is eBay. I've been through this with eBay. eBay was like, well, this is the opinion of the customer, yada yada yada. You know, I don't know. Y'all tell me. What are we missing? Lobsters? Were they not shiny enough? Was it? I mean, I don't know. Inside the shoe is fine.
Did you smell the shoe?
Yeah.
I always smell the shoes.
So, yeah.
That's a good point too. Lad says they leave a negative but not request to return it if it was so bad.
Well, okay, so all right, eBay, where did you put the messages now? Oh, here.
Jimmy says he always tries first automated feedback removal no matter what.
All right. Well, I wrote, just saw the feedback you left on the shoes, which you had reached out to us first with your displeasure. We strive to provide our customers with 100% satisfaction and always allow returns in cases like these. How can we remedy this situation? I've been taught by eBay to always reach out first to the people. So
that was a very well thought out professional response. That sounded like Chat GPT, sir, not?
Well,
What would your response be?
I come from a customer service background. Okay, I know how to. Yeah, little crabby. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I don't know. Okay, let's try that automated feedback thing. I'm just kind of like that was a bummer this morning. Now, so what are we talking about? It says report this buyer, reply or request revision. Is that what we're talking about, or?
Jimmy's the one that's put it in there, so wait for Jimmy.
Jimmy, what are you talking about? Automated feedback, remove feedback first. Yeah, I think that's right too. Like, because you know why though? You know why I allowed that first feedback, negative feedback? Because I was gonna burn the dude in like the reply, and basically said this guy doesn't know how the post office works because he bought it on a Saturday, he got it on Saturday night and thought I was going to ship it on Saturday night or Sunday, but the post office doesn't. Okay, but where is that? Okay, I see that, but where? Here, let me. Where is that? Where is that?
It's help and contact, and then request to remove feedback.
All right. Well,
might as well just get them both, put them both through while you're there.
why not? All right. Cool. Thanks. All right. All right. Send request. Okay. And then this one right here. Okay, I found it. Okay, cool.
Oof. Jimmy says use your customer service skills here too.
Oh, definitely.
Plead your case with skills.
Yeah.
This right here is crazy. I would lose my shit. LaDonna said, I saw some poor seller sold a bundled lot of 8 items.
Yeah.
The buyer left him 8 separate negative feedbacks that essentially looked like they were copied, never reached out for a return.
Yeah.
Keith says to say you've already reached out to the buyer with no response. Oh, I gotta do shop common shipping today.
Yeah.
I think I sold 6 lots yesterday. Well, hello there, Kat. Welcome. Hope you're doing well.
What's going on, everybody?
I enjoyed Eric and Kevin on with you and Rod the other night. That was pretty fun. The Kevin Mermaid super chat though.
All right. I did the 2. Thank you, Jimmy. Appreciate that. I haven't gotten negative feedback in so long, so it's like, you know.
Yeah.
Because usually, like, basically what they told us back in the day was, like, you get a negative feedback, reach out to them, try to resolve it, yada, yada, you know, and then go from there, you know. So, I don't know. I know I got to do some districts. I think I'm going to go downstairs and do some district stuff as well. I was just finishing up some stuff. I was just finishing up some what you call it? I was finishing up a birthday invitation.
Just talk about you're finishing up the first semester curriculum, and
Bro, this is actually a Hurley polo shirt. All right.
Oh my gosh. I tried to buy some boots, more boots at the flea market on Saturday. This guy was not having it.
Oh,
He was not having it. It was so like I walked up and I put like 3 boots together. One was a pair of Nike boots. The other was 2 sort of different type of like military boots. I was like, "How much you want on all the boots?" He was like, "Well, make me an offer." And I was like, "I was thinking like $15 for all 3." And he was like, "Oh no, not even close." And I was like, "All right, well, how much are we talking here?" He just like walked away from me. And I was like, "Well, I mean, are you not gonna like give me a counter offer?" He's like, "You're not gonna pay what I want." And I was like, "Well,
later.
I'm like, well, what do you want?"
Nah, see, right there, Tim. When people are like that, I'm like, see you later.
Well, see,
I'm not debating. I'm like, you keep your boots.
the thing is I thought I was recording. I was like, this is gonna be great. This is gonna be perfect content. And of course, I wasn't recording. I found out after, but I was like, he was like, I'm thinking more like $50. And I'm like, oh nah, I can't do 50. And then he was like, I was like, well, which one of these are you valuing the most? And he pointed at one of the ones, and he was like, that's 25. That one right there is $25. And I was like, all right, well then how about I give you 20 for the other 2 pairs? He's like, nah, 25. And I was like, you can't do 20? He's like, nah, 25. And I was like, at that point, I was like, man, this dude doesn't want to sell these boots.
No.
And so after I left that flea market, I was at another yard sale, and this couple walked up to me, and they were like, that's going to be perfect for your thumbnail. And I was like, I told them, I was like, man, I was yelling at myself in the car ride over here because I wasn't recording the whole thing. And the couple was like, that dude is like that all the time. All he wants to do is buy for free and never wants to negotiate when he's selling at that flea market. And I was like, oh, okay. But really nice couple.
Yeah. Like dude, some of those crotchety old guys at the flea market, dude, they think their stuff is like, it's like, bro, nobody cares about this stuff anymore. Dude, you know what's funny? And I don't know if Leroy sees this. The old dudes with all the antique BS, they get jealous of us younger guys coming out there and kind of like blowing, like, I mean, you can see it, like, hey, we're popping, we're selling, and they're sitting there with their stuff going, ooh, nobody wants this stuff anymore, I guess. It's like, yeah, get with the times, old man.
Not at $75 a piece when I can buy it on eBay. I can buy it somewhere else for $12.
Right? It's like, no. Because they always ask me, like, why do they always bum rush you right when you get here?
Because my prices are fair.
And I say, well, I have good stuff,
yeah,
and I sell it. So I'm not sitting there trying to get $200 for a jar of marbles.
I tell them,
bruh. Well, I was in Kentucky. I saw 7,000 jars of marbles when I was down there. They were everywhere. Everywhere.
Yeah, it's like I don't know. They I don't know. These dudes think their stuff is worth more. It's like
I tell this is what I tell people, because the vendors next to me, they're like, oh, well, how do you always sell stuff? Why do you have customers? Well, I said, listen, this is the way I look at the flea market. There's three signs of reselling at the flea market. Personality, the 3 P's: personality, presentation, and pricing. If your personality sucks, that's bad right off the jump. If your presentation is horrible, okay, that's bad right off the jump. If it's in a box, I can't see it. And pricing, either your price has to be right or they need to see the prices.
Yeah.
I understand you want to try to change the price for every third person, but you can't do that when you have when you have 75 items.
Yeah.
I'm gonna ask you once. Sherlock comes over, he's talking to me. And then somebody else comes over and they say, hey, how much is this? You're gonna ask me once. Then I'm still talking to Sherlock, you're gonna ask me twice. After the third time, you're not gonna keep asking me.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, the Jimmy does have a point right there. Look, they've been dragging it around the country for years, all weathered and faded. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro,
I'll buy this. It's so funny, right? So lately, what's been happening is the people next to me, whoever is next to me, because it's not always the same person because I'm outside. So somebody will come up next to me and they'll have all this stuff, and it'll be either brand new or used in the package. And I'll wait until the end of the day, and I'm like, hey, how much you want for the rest of that stuff? Like, oh, give me $1 a piece. I'll take it all out of the packages, put it in my bins, and sell it for $4 a piece. and they get so bad. I'm like, hey, it's a presentation. If it looks like, because
I always like to lay out all my stuff. No matter what I'm bringing, I'm putting out, my tent on the tables. I'm putting it out all nice where people can see it. I'm hanging stuff on the tent. All those things where if you're walking by, you're going to be like, you know what? Let me go check this out. Yeah, that's exactly it right there. Yeah, they're not. They're because it's like, bro, this is a garage sale, not an antique market. Not an antique market here, guys.
Or they'll say to you, oh, this is a flea market. It's not Home Depot. I can get that for $3 at Home Depot. Would you like me to put it in your GPS for you? Go to Home Depot. Like, no, I get frustrated because they'll be like, no, you have to give me a deal. I don't have to do nothing but eat and go to sleep.
Yeah. There's something else you have to do.
I don't want to say.
If you eat, it must move through the body.
Yeah.
Oh, we know.
Hey, sorry I'm late, guys. Been on the phone.
Come on.
I know. Demerits. Did you guys say hello to everybody already?
Yeah.
No, we haven't. Go ahead, Eric.
Eric, you brought a celebrity in the house, huh?
Yeah. Lisa Durr in the building. LaDonna, good to see you. Hey, LaDonna, thanks for your help over on One Stop identifying the swung vase over there. Sentimental Connection, thanks for being here. Lad, good to see you. Let's see. 540 Flips in the house. Old school Flips in the house. Hey, Jimmy, I blanked last week on sending you a link, but I'm in the process, bro. Let's see. Keith in the building. Good to see you. Let me get down here. Where are we at? Oh, Kat in the house. Good to see you, Kat.
That's what I said. You brought your celebrity friends.
Yeah.
We were talking about. I got a negative feedback. We talked about Jimmy helped out with finding the remove feedback thing on eBay. So we did that, and then we were talking about the old men at the flea market are secretly jealous of us younger cats out there selling.
Gotcha. TFR, that's a new name for me. Good to see you. I'm sure you've been here before. Diane Matthews, thanks for being here. I just came to like. There's a new glass man in town. I don't know about any of it, but hey, we'll buy it.
Right?
We don't care.
Didn't you have to elbow a few old ladies to get those though?
Oh, dude. Hey, man, I about caught a pocketbook. I just tell you straight up.
Since we're airing grievances, here's my thing, and Eric and I we called each other and we were talking about this. Why do y'all ever experience this if you're at the flea market or at the thrift store or estate sale or whatever, and you get the jump on something, okay? Like you find something or you're digging for something or you know about something and you get there first and get it, and then you got that person behind you going, oh, I wish I could have got that for my granddaughter. She would have loved that, but now you have that. Man, listen, I'm kind of a nice guy sometimes. I can be a straight up a-hole sometimes. It's like, listen, I've been so nice to like a lot of these people. My thing goes back from years ago. Listen, it's war in these streets. Okay? You a casualty. Thank you. Okay.
All right, so I will tell my whole estate sale journey for you guys that are here. So these guys know because I sent them this early, right? Like I sent some pics of some stuff at an estate sale. And we actually talked about it a little bit. I was like, man, there is like a plethora of tiny flower paperweights at this sale.
I love how you call them tiny flower paperweights.
Yeah. Because I can't pronounce the Italian word.
Millefiori.
Yeah.
Millefiori? Is that
Fiori?
what it's called?
Millefiori.
Millefiori.
Tiny flowers. That's the interpretation. If you need the English version, it's tiny flowers.
All right, sweet.
So okay, this estate sale is exactly 2 hours from my house, right? 2 hours. Okay, so like you guys have already seen us in action on the picture description. Like, dude, if you're looking at estate sales, don't just look at what's in the front, look at what's in the back, right? There's this guy Leroy on mute who constantly talks about this.
I always say that.
So we are always like digging through pictures. So let me show you another little gem that was at this estate sale. Now, first of all, in the chat, any guys have a clue what this is? What's inside of this rig right here?
A genie. It's a genie.
Oh, it's a viewfinder.
It's a snake.
I know what it is.
Giant viewfinder. Anybody in the chat?
I know what it is.
Anybody know what this is?
Yo, just that by itself is worth something.
I was just gonna say that.
So inside we have a little gem, right? Little gem. First, we got some magician gloves. You know, we're looking for flowers, rabbits, that kind of stuff.
Are we putting on the magician gloves?
Dude, like, I don't know.
Yeah, get your Dr. Lori on, bro.
Wait, is he gonna do the OJ?
Nah, like when you got meat hands and you got dainty gloves,
if the gloves don't fit, you must have quit.
Yeah, never the two shall fit. So we'll just leave them. Otherwise, they'll be antique rags versus antique gloves. And then we've got this bad boy. Look in here. We got the upside down R.W. Forsyth Limited Hatters, Princess Street, Edinburgh, and Glasgow. So
that's a good place.
Now, here's the question: is
so
it like
look, right there? There's the signature inside of the hat. The same.
What does that comp out at?
Is it like felt? Is it kind of like a beaver felt almost?
Yes. Yes, it's tiny hairs here. You see it?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
little fur action. Clean.
That is, yeah.
I mean, the inside's got some age, but dude, it's probably 100 years old.
At least, bro.
To be honest. Like, so this, I actually looked up this Princess Street, Edinburgh and Glasgow. It actually, in Scotland, it used to be this department store.
Yeah.
That is now like a historical place. So, yeah. So this was at the sale in the pictures. Why I drove.
So have you been able to find a comp on that?
The only ones I've found is overseas, about 250 euros. So
that needs to be listed for 500.
Yeah.
Okay.
So like, there's that, and you know the box. The box.
Yeah.
Is
Oh, the box,
so, like classic. It's even look bonus right here. Look, even got the key to.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's clutch.
tied on.
Now, here's the question with that before you move on. Is there any lineage of who owned it, or
No.
Okay.
I can't see anything. The signature that's on the inside is actually the Hatter's signature.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It
Well,
has that RW Forsyth on it.
All right.
All right. So this is sidebar pieces. Like when you go to the estate sale, you're always looking for the little sidebars, right? So here's one of mine. Look, if you ever see this cologne right here.
Oh, it's YSL, bro. That's why.
Yeah. So apparently.
Hey, what's that? Let's play a fun game, Eric. What's that brand called?
Dude, I can't pronounce that.
Sorry.
Yevis.
Hey, it's YSL.
Yevis St. Laurent.
I know.
Yves Saint Laurent.
Okay. Hey, so how do you pronounce that one then? What is this?
Kuros? I don't know.
Kuros.
Okay. So look, this is mostly full. Now, what I have learned in my limited research, this is from the early 2000s because it has the silver shoulders on the bottle, which apparently ups the value like triple from what it normally would be.
Wow.
Yeah. So this is already sold for $97. Day one. Now, what else did I buy from there? I did get 2 Bose speakers, nothing amazing, like $30. Just outdoor Bose white speakers. So then we have $25 paperweights. Hey, we'll start with the most exclusive.
Wait, but hold on, Eric. You got to tell the story. It's 2 hours away.
2 hours away. I get there at 6. I leave the house at 4. Sale starts at 8. But there was somebody long ago who I won't give credit to, but said you got to be the first one there, right? Well, estate sales, it's clutch to be first in line, right?
Oh, yeah.
You got to pitch a tent. If you got to. So I get to the estate sale, 25 paperweights in the picture. I'm looking at that stuff. I've already done some pre-comps in hopes that it's real. Judging from the rest of the stuff in the house, pretty confident that it's the real deal stuff, right? So I get in there, 6 a.m. I walk out, see the sunrise over the sound behind the house, take a couple pictures of the sunrise out there. Then this other joker pulls up, right? Me and him.
He said Joker.
Wait, pause it. When Eric says this Joker,
Yep.
we know who he's talking about. Like,
Yeah, this is a little. It don't look too good on the screen, but this is the behind the house pic at 6 a.m. All right. So we're there. Me and him talking, just like, hey, what are you into? He's a Leroy. I'm only here for the tools. I'm here for the tools. I was like, good. Me and you can talk then, because
yeah, we can be friends.
I'm not going to talk about. I'm taller than him, so I can see in the garage window. And I was like, bro, table to the left. Like when you go in, table to the left, that's where you want to be. And so we're sitting there talking for a little while. A good 30, 40 minutes go by. The next guy shows up. All right, it was a lady. She shows up next, and she's like, she knows that other guy. And then she gets talking. I didn't tell them anything about what I'm there for, but I was like, they're like, what do you buy? I said, dude, I buy everything. To be honest, which is the truth. I do buy everything. But I was like, there's a couple pieces I got my eye on in there. I was like, I do vintage clothing. Like, I'm hoping there's maybe something hanging in the closet. There was nothing in the closet at that place. But because they were just moving, it weren't an average estate sale. So I'm sitting there talking to the guy, and he goes, he's like, yeah. He said, what are you here for? He's talking to that lady, and she goes, I'm here for the forks. So sterling silver forks in there, along with a bunch of other sterling silverware. Now, I'm not on that silverware game yet. And honestly, when it comes to gold and silver, Kevin gets on me all the time about it. But Luke, I just don't like, dude, like by the time I take a little something and try to figure out like what this is, I could have done bought stuff, been in the car down the road. Yeah. Or been at someone's house, like talked to them, got inside, got more. So I'm sitting there with those guys. Then more and more people start to show up. Like then the estate guy shows up. And I was like, are we numbers today or what? Because a lot of times at the estate sales I go to, they hand you a number. Yeah. Like you're number one, you're number two. Well, today he decided not to do numbers. Okay, there's a double door garage there, right? Double door garage. He said, folks, here's what we're going to do. At 8 o'clock, we're opening these garage doors, and we're going to let y'all in. Be courteous to one another, all that kind of stuff. When he walked down the corner, I'm talking to the same guy, right? And I told him, I said, bro, I got up at 4 o'clock. I was here at 6. I will be the first one through that door. That's what I said. Loud enough where other folks could hear me, right? Now, if you've been around me, you guys know that
setting his dominance right there.
Yeah, yeah. And to be honest, like I'm not exactly a small guy. So, like, I kind of looked over at like this one dude who had just walked up 5 minutes before the sale. And I was like, dude, you're kind of a big boy too, but I think I could take you right now. Like, stuff. So I'm like, it's one of the things we're sitting there, like we're sitting there just joking. Like for me, you can say what you mean a lot of times if you just make a joke about it.
Yeah.
You can say what you mean, right? So I'm sitting there waiting. Doors open, right? Well, first of all, I did have a conversation with the estate sale guy. I said, look, I was the first one here at 6 a.m. Here's how it is. I already know where to go. I've done walked around the house. Like I'm rolling in that kitchen. I'm grabbing them paperweights. I said, look, I said, go ahead and tell your wife. She's the one that handles the money in there. I said, I'm interested in all the paperweights. You guys work up a price. Tell me when I go in. I'll yay or nay. Roll on, So I walk in the door. She says 130. I bought them. I was like, I got them. They're mine. So I'm sitting there. Now I brought a box. Look, Tim would be proud of me, right? I bought a box. Now I didn't do the newspaper because we ain't got many of those around here. But I have the whatnot cloth bags. So I'm basically making layers of wrapping them up, in various places. I mean, I've got a stack of whatnot bags. So I basically
they didn't have any paper at the estate sale?
No, man. No. They're bring your own paper kind of people. So we're like, because once you bought it, it's yours. You have to take care of it from there. So we're in there, and I'm stacking them in the. I had a box. I had a bunch of those things. So I'm basically just making a layer, making cushion, stacking them in there. And I get there, I'm loading them in. These ladies start coming over, picking up the things, right? I was like, those are mine. I've already bought them. And one lady looked over at the lady, and she's like, yeah, they're his. He's already bought them. And so I'm just loading them. And then they're like, well, I drove all this way just to get one of these. I said, me too. I said, only I got here at 6. You got here at 7:45. I got here at 6. Yeah. I said, me too. The one lady, I asked the one lady. So I have a few in here that are pretty valuable.
Let me ask
you. Show it again? Because I didn't see it.
Before you move on. So how many of them are marked?
About half.
Stickers or signatures?
Stickers.
Are there any signatures?
I didn't see a signature.
not be look closely on some of those paperweights because sometimes it's really hard to see them. So like
that's why I brought them today so that I could get some of the resident glass people's.
Yeah, you gotta kind of like hit it at like an angle, like on the bottom sometimes to see it, and then also sometimes they're like on this. See, this is the base. Sometimes they're like right here, like on the roll of the bottom into the base. So just to double check for any of those.
So we were in there, and I'm sitting there. So the one lady, I just asked her, I said, well, what paperweight are you interested in? You know what she did, right? Pointed to the most expensive one on the table. And you know what? Here's what I showed her. So I'll show you the first paperweight. I said, look, you can have the precious moments, but you ain't getting none of those. You can take the precious moment.
There you go.
But you can't take none of those. Like, yeah. Look in a light box. It is a little easier.
If you ever find anything stupid, it's crazy money.
All right, so I'll start showing you some of them. So ended up, like I said, about 4 or 5 ladies came up to me as I'm packing the stuff, and I'm like, mine.
So what are you at cost per paperweight? Did you figure that out?
So here's what I spent at the sale: $190 total. Right. This is how I do it. Like it was $130 for the paperweights. It was $50 for that hat. Right. And then 90 was this and the Bose speaker. So I'm 190 total. All right. I sold this for $97 already. So we're already on our way. But as far as paperweights, like I'm probably in, there's 25. It was 130. So quick math, like about $6 a piece, maybe.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Yeah. All right. I'll start with the generic ones. You already seen Precious Moment. I mean, this is probably super valuable, right, guys? Like that one's probably going in my yard sale, to be honest. Then I got this thing. I actually looked this up, and it's probably about $20.
It's not marked.
It's almost like carnival glass look.
Yeah.
And it's got a funky leaf. It's a little. This leaf distinguishes it from some of the other ones that look like they were the Chinese version. I forget the name of it, but anyway, that's one of the ones. This one, I don't know that it's worth anything, but it is pretty cool. It changes color. It's just a little pyramid action. I don't know if it has any value. It has felt on the bottom, so I'm sure it's like one of those. Whatever's. Here's another one that's kind of like more generic. Got a little flower. Yeah.
That's nice though, because it's faceted.
Faceted is the way it's cut. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, look at there. All right, let me see. This one I'm pretty sure this is like China kind of stuff. This one. It might be something more original. I mean, the thing to keep in mind for me was the house. Like everything in that house was high end, to be honest. Like, you know, the hat. There is like tons of oil painting stuff that was being sold, and like all the stuff was a little bit more high end.
Did you see Kat's comment, Eric?
Found a Steuben strawberry for $4.50. Picked up at the pawn shop, $50. Nice. All right. This one I thought was kind of unique.
Oh yeah, I just sold one of those in my last Knickknacks live.
Is that like a genie bottle?
It's a teapot.
Oh, teapot.
Yeah.
That one should be marked on the base. Joe St. Clair.
Yep.
What up, Larry?
Joe. It says Joe right there on the bottom.
Yeah, Joe St. Clair teapot paperweight.
Look at Tim pulling out the. I already know what you got there. All right. Now these are some of like the oblong, right?
Yeah, that's not signed.
I don't know. No, sorry, it's got a sticker. It's got a sticker right here.
What does the sticker say?
All right, now you're gonna make me have to get my old man.
I mean,
stuff.
dude, this is what we're doing here. You can't just show and then not and it's just like there's a sticker here.
Jaffe Rose. Jaffe Rose. If my hand will quit shaking, I can tell you what it says. Other than that, made in
Japan, maybe.
sheesh, bro.
There's a
Czech. It's Czechoslovakian.
Czechoslovakia. Yep, handmade in Czechoslovakia.
Someone's
Jaffe
got one on
Rose.
Etsy right now for $50.
Okay.
Yeah, it's probably a little overpriced. It's probably like that's a nice color though. What's that, cobalt blue?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you're probably looking at like $20 to $30 for that one.
All right.
They call it a controlled bubble.
Yeah, it's a very very loosely used term.
All right. So this is Strathern.
Also known as in Italian bullicante.
This is Strathern from Scotland. Strathern. I'm sure that's not how you say that either, but
What is it? Now that one's probably good money. What is that one?
Strathern. STRATHEARN. Made in Scotland.
Wait, what?
Strathern, I see it.
ST what?
RATHEARN.
Okay.
That one might, for the shape and everything like that one.
Yeah. That one. That's why when you sent the picture, I told him that was probably one of the better ones because
I'd probably list that one for like 75 to 100 probably.
those tall ones are very interesting. Like
That's
those
the
can
tallest
fetch. They're very undervalued right now on solds. That's crazy. They do a lot of Millefiori stuff too.
This one is Crystallis de Moreno, SA.
Yeah, so that's Italian, but it's not Murano. It's not real Murano.
It's made
Most
in
of the time when they put
it's made in Mexico. That's what it says.
it's made in Mexico.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You see it?
yeah. I might even take that sticker off if I'm being honest with you.
Should I put it on the precious moments?
If it has Bob Murano stickers, I would just take them off. I wouldn't sell them as Murano. Don't get me wrong.
Esque.
I wouldn't even do that. No, I would just describe it as a paperweight.
This is just like a little flower.
But that has a nice iridescence to it, right? On the outside. Oh, there's your signature. What does it say? I picked up a paperweight this weekend and I can't figure out the signature. What does that signature say?
Yeah. Man.
Where's your loop, Eric?
It's right here in my hand. MSH 84. With the flower. MSH 84. Little flower. Your mom.
Oh, that's Mount St. Helens.
Yeah, I just saw that.
Yeah, my mom is
Hey, it'd be like having my dudes try to talk about how to explain a snapback, right? This is a hat. It has some holes.
Or why we get excited about a Toltecs made in the USA tag.
Yeah.
You know?
This one is marked as well.
That's a nice one. Who is that?
Oh, no, hold on. Let me get my loop out. Carry glass, made in Finland. Ireland, sorry. Ireland. Kerry glass made in Ireland.
Yeah, I see all those.
Yeah,
Probably
that's
like
a
$40.
good. I don't know that one. I think that one's a little bit more.
You think so?
Yeah. That because you gotta remember, you gotta think about like this too. Sometimes it's like it's the difference between like an all over print single stitch t-shirt and like just a one-sided logo single stitch t-shirt. Like the design of that one particular is really nice. I'm waiting for you to pull out like a eye Colt or something like that. What is this one marked?
Nothingville. It's just got a little bubble on the bottom. Little, what is it? Is it a pawn? A pawn?
Pontail. But it's not a pontail.
This
It's
is
polished.
this one's like a dent. That's what it feels like. Wait, is that a lettering?
Yeah.
Yep.
A lot of that stuff is going to be acid etched.
It just
so
says
sometimes it's hard to see.
985. I can't make out what the.
Are we sure these are paperweights?
I don't know. Hey, if it looked like a paperweight and it was on that table, it was going in my box. I'll just tell you that.
It's a paperweight. It's a paperweight. He's just messing with you.
All right. Here's a cool one, and it's probably not as valuable, but it does have the polished bottom, right? Look at this. Yeah, it's like amber with flowers on the inside. It's kind of cool. I did not see any markings or anything on there. Bottom polishers.
Pause. Jimmy, if you're in here, I want to thank you. Both those feedbacks, gone.
Oh, yeah?
Big up, Jimmy. Thank you.
When did I start driving 2 hours? Dude, it's been hard times out here, Mike. I didn't get to go to the 127, bro. Like, I was having DTs. Actually, if you live out here, you drive 2 hours to everything. Like, it's really not that big a deal. All right, Tim. What was your word again for these?
This is like an octopus
Oh, it's faceted.
or a sea anemone.
That's a really interesting one.
Now,
That's it's because it's kind of Millefiori and it's faceted. There's no signature on that one.
None that I can.
That's a really interesting piece.
You got it, Collecting Treasures. You want it? I don't know who that is.
There's a smaller version too.
Fascinating.
Yeah, same thing. No, this one does have a stamp. Sorry,
What does it say?
dude. I think the stamp is worn, bro.
Yeah, Jimmy just said, "Hey, this is how you do it." And I just looked. I'm like, "Yeah, let me see." I'm like, I just refreshed my page. I'm like, "Wait a minute, what?"
The only thing I can make out on the stamp is the number 29. Like it may have been in an auction or something. I don't see any signature on that either.
Yeah, those are really good ones. Like that. The faceted Millefioris are pretty damn good paperweights.
What up, Kelly?
This is kind of a little bit more.
Here, you want to see the paperweights?
Bubbly.
Gizmo said he wants to see the paperweights too.
I'm not sure. No marking, no
Gizmo.
whatever.
We're looking at paperweights.
Cathinus? What's your mom
Leroy,
say?
you want to answer that question in the chat?
Hold on a second.
Look, the little micros.
Yeah. Mini Millefiores.
This one has no marking either that I know of. But I have some others that have this same type design that do have a marking.
Please message me on Instagram and I'll help you go through that stuff if you would like. It's L Blood. I'm in L Blood. It's Blood Sweat Cell on Instagram. I'll help you out the best I can.
All right, Tim. This one says House of Goebel, Goebel.
Yeah. What? Goebel is German. That's the name. That's the company that makes Hummels.
Well,
Is it house like HAUS?
HO. Let's see if you can see it.
Oh, there we go. Right. It says Italy though.
Yep.
Yeah, I see it.
Hey, there's one for you, Tim.
I'm tabbed out. Hold on. Is that one faceted?
No, that was just got a little bow. Kevin said, "How can Tim pronounce these words but can't say 7-Eleven?" Yeah, this one's just a little rounded top. That's the mini.
You should look into some of those mini ones. They might have dates embedded in the flowers.
What?
Yeah.
Or what? I don't need a microscope for these things.
That is true. Yeah. True Collector bought what she liked. Yeah.
This one's cool.
Whoa. It looks like eyeballs.
And it's got like the little bottom, but no marking. And there's another one like that. Now this is that same Strathern, whatever that was. The Scottish people.
Yeah. The Scots made some paperweights too.
Yeah, we got a few more. See, like there's a bunch that have that same kind of bottom to them. You know? Like these guys. Yeah. Now look, when I did a straight Google search, this one right here is the one that looks like it's super valuable-ish. See, it has like the little white. When I looked it up, it said Mussolini. No, like whatever that little white string is called in the background. Like, see how it looks like it has white string in it?
Yeah.
Yeah. But this on Google Images is like money. There's someone got one listed on eBay for like $1,200 right now. But there's some that are sold for like $3 or $4.
Marjorie said, on that Millefiore paperweight, mine was signed with tiny initials PY for Paul E. Sart, embedded in a flower, almost impossible to find, and it sold for hundreds. What are you doing?
What am I doing?
Yes, what are you doing? Or maybe what are they doing? What did that say?
This one is something Shire. I think it's Furtshire. Something. It starts with an F. I do know that, even though the F on mine is kind of. I think it's FERTHSHIRE.
It might be a P and not an F.
It's made of
Marjorie must be voice texting. What are you doing was meant for the dog.
Oh my god.
Perthshire. It might say Perthshire.
Yeah, I can't. Like the edge of the thing is kind of.
That's probably what it is. Perthshire paperweights. Those can be extremely expensive.
Yeah, so this one is like the one that just on the Google image tip, I was like, this one looked like it was worth a ton.
You have to get to the loop on the flowers, which are also called canes, and see if you can find a P on there.
Look for a P.
mean, yeah.
I was wondering what you were saying earlier. I was like,
That's what I was. Listen, I
was like, dude, is that how you use the bathroom in the bushes secretly?
No, listen. They used to make walking canes you could take off and pee into them. That's what I thought she was talking about. I was like, a pee cane.
Leroy's face right now.
Like peeing in the bushes secretly.
Yeah.
I need to get one of those for the yard sale, man.
There's a lot of things I want to go here with this.
Well, I thought with the hat, with the top hat, maybe he got an old pea cane where it was like, oh.
But hold on.
Just slip the overcoat aside, little
you guys can mute me or hide me, but I don't even know where to go with this.
I will tell you that exact paperweight, the Perthshire one, 1973. Now yours doesn't have the box, but it sold for $172 with the box.
I ain't mad at it.
Wait, hold on.
Look at this. This is. I'm not for sure if it has a pecan though. It's got a little hollow something in it. All right, now this for me is the most unique one, and potentially.
Does the stopper come out?
Yep.
So it's a perfume bottle paperweight. Oh, that's a perfume bottle. It's not a paperweight.
Yeah, it's got the little other one.
Millefiori.
Yeah.
Is that one marked?
If it is, it's somewhere in the pecan. I don't know.
Mike wants to know if that's good for key stirring.
For what?
Key stirring.
Mike, I don't run in the same circle as you. It took me a minute to figure out what you're saying.
Eric, that's a setup.
There's a guy that was going around like those. So Millefiori perfume bottles can sell that thing. That's probably $100 bottle, I would think. Maybe not 100. Probably something close to. I bet you that's a Perthshire also. Are you taking notes on all this stuff, Eric?
Yeah, right here.
Okay. I bet you that one is okay. Bring up the perfume bottle again, okay? Look on the neck. Do you see a signature anywhere on the neck?
Your mom said no wonder those ladies weren't happy with you. Like on this part of the neck, or would it be somewhere else?
I mean, somewhere around the neck. It looks like a possible Perthshire, and those generally have a signature. Okay, not like the bottom of the neck. Look at the bottom of the neck, right before it goes into the base.
Bro, someone's got the same exact one listed for $250 and $199.
Yes, I did. Or did I?
And then someone's got one similar for $60. So real life.
I think it's a Perthshire. That design looks like a Perthshire.
Yeah, that's what I'm seeing in here too. Look at them under a light box. Oh, you found the pecan. Nice.
Okay, this is a brief pause in our regularly scheduled programs for our sponsor. We want to thank shopcommons.net for sponsoring Reseller Information Network. If you guys aren't already members of the shopcommons.net, please become members of shopcommons.net. Don't forget you can use code OTY for $5 off your first purchase on district that is $10 or more. Cernock and I both have Eric probably has some too. A lot of lots to pack today.
Man, my lots sell, bro. My lots are gone.
I have did you ship them all already?
Maybe 3 right now.
Did you ship them all already?
Shipped today.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Me, you, and I think I sold 4 or 5 lots yesterday, maybe 6.
Yeah. Hey, I'm gonna go downstairs real quick, but I just wanted to show you what I thought. Like, I did find it wasn't what I was thinking of, but this is a pecan as well.
Pecan.
What do you Do you drop your thing on that and then let the pea roll down it?
Yep.
Oh, dude. There's like no line. What do you need that for?
Hey, that's for that dude that me and Leroy saw at the flea market that day. That's what that's for.
There's your PK, guys.
But where do the balls go?
Right, Leroy?
I'm keeping this PG. I'm so trying to keep this PG.
There's no holder for the balls. There's no ball holder on that cane.
Is that for little in doubt? What if you're well in doubt? How do you do that whole thing?
You just use it as a kickstand.
Just rest over and just hang it.
Stays on it, I guess.
Kickstand.
All right, I'll be right. I'm gonna go downstairs.
Sorry, ladies. Sorry,
I
ladies.
mucked it up.
Oh, it's for people who can't aim. Got you.
All right.
Jeez. Yeah, looks like a way to make a bigger mess. Yeah, so that's my paperweights, guys.
Well done, Eric.
Wait, should I put up a Facebook post and ask if I did good?
No. Now the question is, what are you gonna do? How are you gonna get rid of those?
I'm probably gonna list the ones that are a little better, and I know this guy who runs this auction site that may co-sponsor a stream with me.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Either that, or I may know another guy who sells glass that might co-sponsor a stream with me. No.
Apparently, there's 2 different types. There is a pecan like that, Keith.
Dude, I've
Josh
seen. Yeah, like the golf club that has the drink thing in it. Yeah.
Yeah.
And if that doesn't work, Eric, I also know a guy that sells a lot of tools, and we can make those into glass flakes.
Oh yeah. I could just take them to one of those rage houses and make a video. Then there would really be some ladies. Triggered. No. I don't know. I mean, I'm probably going to take the time to list them. I was trying to think of a loose value. I figured like with 25 of them, even if I average 25 a piece, I mean, I think some of them are way better than that. Wait, I just had an idea pop in my head. There was a guy in the chat earlier who really likes to overpay for glass. Maybe I'll just hit him up and see if he is interested. Is Mike still here? Is he here?
He's here. You know he's here.
Maybe it's only swung bases that he likes to pay up for. I'm not sure. Nah. Is it worth getting whacked with a pocketbook? Yeah. It was worth getting whacked with a pocketbook. Yeah, I mean, I just like when I saw that stuff, I was like, man, there's no way. I mean, I kind of know my guy. Like I know his pricing structure.
Oh, Eric, you'll think this is cool. Look at this card I got.
Oh yeah. J.R. Reed, bro.
Yeah, and it's a piece of the basketball court from UNC inside the card.
Hey, you know what's crazy? So my wife, when she was in high school, that's when J.R. Reed was in college. And so her girls basketball team went to, it's crazy. I've got the program. She went to Carolina to watch the Lakers play the Bulls.
Oh.
When she was in high school. So
That's
like
cool.
Jordan Worthy matchup.
Oh, that's awesome.
Back in the day, they used to, when the NBA was still kind of not quite there, you know,
Yeah.
they used to do a lot of that. Like their preseason games would be in college towns just to try to boost. So they would go like to a lot of, like if there was famous guys that were from certain areas, they would do that. So she went to the game and they literally sat with J.R. Reed. Like he was in the row right behind them.
Oh, that's super rad.
So yeah.
We're getting close to your ticket stub hasn't popped yet?
Dude, I was going to talk about that a little bit today. So I've got a 2 is what
What?
a 2. Yeah. Yeah. Because of the back, I'm sure. But listen to this. They raised my price. Remember I told you I paid like it was 74 plus the fee or whatever.
Yeah.
So it was $100. I had to pay 335 because the value. I estimated the value kind of low originally, like $1,500.
What did you estimate the value at?
$1,500 because I didn't know. Like, you know, I mean, like looking at it, if like when we talked originally and it said all that it's going to be is, you know, basically a validation, you know, authentication, or they're probably going to give it a 1. So I was like, well, if it's just an authentication, then, you know, it's not going to be that much. But so there's 11 currently in the PSA system, right? 11
Like,
of the blue
of your exact one, of the blue one.
variant. There's only 11. There is only 4 that have a higher grade than me.
That's nice.
Everything else is lower or just authenticated.
So then what did they value it at then? $3 grand?
Somewhere in that neighborhood, probably. So like at $1,500, my fee was 74. When I was looking at the website.
Oh, at $1,500, your fee was 74?
Yeah.
So then you paid 4 times that, right? Is my math mathing?
Yeah, I mean, probably like because total like the fee was like 74. Then there was the extra little fee you have to pay them. So yeah, it's probably. I mean, they're probably saying somewhere around the 4 neighborhood of 4 is what my thought is. I don't know.
And there's no solds.
I'm the only one with a 2 grade. There's no other 2 grades at all.
What's the variant difference between purple and blue, Brandon? Is the purple the generic one?
It has to do with where the seating is, I believe.
That's crazy, dude. That's good, man. So what do you think you're going to list it for?
I don't know. High. Because you know you're going to get offers.
Reach out to Golden.
I thought about it.
See if they'll give you a good deal. They might not give you the But if they don't give you like a no auction fee deal, then it might not be worth it. A PSA 3 blue did 2,200.
How long ago? Because I can't find that information. When I was on there researching like the history, I couldn't find anything for. Yeah, when I go to the stub, all I see on their history is yellow variants. Yellow and green. And the yellow is the nosebleeds. I know that. Yeah, someone sold a 5 yellow for like 4,200. For a yellow.
Well, it's official. The Commanders have a new stadium name.
Look, I think mine just populated in here because yesterday there was no twos and now there's one. Currently, the blue variant only shows 4 though. The other day it was showing 9. I wonder if somebody sold some. Oh, is our treasures flipped some BB cups? Dude, my McDonald's here are sold out. They've been sold out. No more.
Oh, dude, I sold that. For those of you that don't know that were here last week, I sold that cup like 2 hours after the live ended.
See, I told you guys. Hey, right now I'm on another little RA mission. I haven't sold any yet. Let me see if I've got any watchers. You can get a PSA 4 full ticket yellow for 3,500. I got you. Oh well.
I'll tell y'all something weird I bought the other day that I normally don't do, but it's kind of one of those like I know about it and then I saw it and then I had to push some old ladies down to get to it. And so I got it. Old quilt.
Oh yeah.
They call these Sunbonnet Sue.
Yep.
And this is a bigger one. I forget what the dimensions, but this is like a $200 quilt. And then
LaDonna already named it. She's like, yep, Sunbonnet Sue.
And then this one right here. I forget what this it's called, like grandmother something. I got this one too.
Huh.
So, and it's a bigger style. Like it's a you know, this is folded in half. Like that.
So like full size bed?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hand sewn. It's hand sewn, Cat. Yeah, this is all hand sewn. You can see. And they're in beautiful condition.
Brad, I was just thinking about you. Hello, sir. I haven't forgotten you. I've just been busy, sir.
But 5 minutes after I picked those up, lady came up to me and said, "Oh, my daughter would love those." You know what I told her? Oh, they get quilts in here all the time. Yeah.
Hey, you could have just shared your eBay link.
That's what hey, don't laugh. That's what I do at auctions. Guys will say, hey, I wanted to buy that. I need that part. That part goes with the other piece from the other box. I said, oh, I'm sorry. I can't sell it. I have a business partner. But if you want to go on Blood, Sweat, and Sell on Google, you might see it there.
Yep. 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 But yeah, I saw him. I'm like, yo, this is something. This is something. And it's funny because my lady goes, well, those are gonna be $5 and they're not buy one, get one free. And I said, oh, okay. Yeah.
What did you say, man? You're pricing up today, huh?
Yep.
That's good.
All right.
Oh man.
So I have a question for you guys. If anybody here can help me, I'm trying to. So I usually do my Google searches with my cell phone, and I can do image searches with my Google through my cell phone. But that camera is not the best. I need to use my other camera. I never can see how to add a picture on my laptop in eBay. Does anybody know how to guide me that way?
Wait, add a picture to your eBay from your laptop?
Yeah, for searching. So if I do it on my phone, it says I can, you can do barcode search, you can do a picture search on your phone. But on my computer, I need to be able to upload a photo to do a search.
Are you on a Mac or a PC?
I'm on a Mac.
All right, so just do you have your iPhoto set up? Probably not.
You know who you're talking to?
Yeah, because you can click, like, if you find the photo somewhere, you can click and drag it onto your desktop.
I can get the photo to my desktop. I'm trying to get it from my desktop onto eBay to do an image search.
Yeah, so open up your edit your listing, and then
no, it's not for a listing. It's just for research.
Are you like talking about Google Lens?
Just eBay.
Oh, I don't know if you can do that. I think you can only do that on the phone right now.
Yeah. Okay.
You can't do that on the.
Okay.
You can't do that.
Thank you.
Kat, what was I supposed to be checking? Check the chat. Oh, worth more than two. Oh, all right. Yeah, I'm gonna put them high. Listen. I don't know when I'm gonna list them though. I don't know when I'm gonna list them. It might be tomorrow. It might be 6 months from now. I don't know.
Oh, I found the P.
Found the P.
The pecan. I found it.
Oh, nice. Wait, which one?
On the expensive one.
Oh, nice. Oh. I thought you were talking about the wooden thing.
Is that it right there? Oh, she said price for the quilt sell on Etsy is vintage.
Nah, I don't sell on Etsy though. I used to, but
LaDonna, this is it, right? Pecan. 1973 P. Perfect. Now I know what I'm looking for. Pecans all the way around.
You get a pecan. You get a pecan. You get a pecan. I'm sorry, people.
Are you?
No. No.
That's pretty crazy. It was right in the middle of a little flower. Oh, now we're getting somewhere, boys.
The flowers are millifiori. That's what Doing It Wrong says.
Thanks.
Oh, there we go.
Look at this little marking. Which one is this? S78. Hey, Jennifer Hayes. Kelly says she's been making more sales on Etsy than eBay lately. Doing it wrong. You missed the whole discussion earlier then.
I know. That's why I said it, because
I know what the word is. I just refuse to say it.
Sort of.
Hey, you guys think I should do the auction like I did before with all the Ninja Turtles and got everybody triggered?
right? I got this there Melee Flore.
Millie Farna. Strathern. Nice. So they basically like that's the authenticator that you know that this is the brand. Gotcha. That's nice because yeah. It's good. It's good. Superb in the building. Good to see you.
It's kind of warm down here.
Hi, Jennifer. How are you?
Jennifer Hayes in the house. Good to see you. Always expanding your horizons today. Now you can price accordingly. Sweet. Yeah, absolutely. If I find that, I should put it in the picture inclusion. Obviously.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm rolling now.
look at you.
We know what we're looking for now.
Yeah.
Hey, that expensive one does have the PCAN in it. 1973 P.
The white one.
Yeah, this one.
Yeah. That's the one I saw that exact one. It sold for $170. It did have the box, but
Yeah, and I found S's on those ones that I can't pronounce. Strathern.
Joe Deals, you still in here? What's up with Joe Deals? What's up with your paperweights? Everybody finds the stuff I look for when I can't find what I'm looking for. It's so it hurts. It hurts my soul.
You just gotta drive 2 hours, bro.
Well,
That's what I had to do. Hey, Kristen in the building. Good to see you, Kristen. Ooh, this one even has an interesting little. All right, so here's one for you. LaDonna, you have any idea what this one is? I'm not sure what that mill. Obviously 1972, but is that an F, I, a D? Not real sure. Hey, you know what? Something funny, like one of me and Tim's first interactions with each other, other than like the interview we did, was I called him one day and I went to the thrift store and they were throwing glass in the dumpster. And I filled the entire back of my car with glass. So I called Tim on FaceTime and I'm like, hey, look at this. And my whole 8-foot dining room table is slammed with glass. And he's literally like walking me through everything. It's like, oh, this is that. This is like, yeah, it's crazy. What's the style? Is this shoot. It's this one, I believe. Hold on, let me go back and double check. Dude, is it that one? Hold on, I had it. Now we gotta look at it again. I laid two side by side that look close to each other. Let me look here a second. Oh yeah, it's this one. It's one of those. It's this style. Yes, faceted. Oh, see, my dude, we all learned a little something. My dude's gonna break into the library.
Cat is on one today. Cat is on a roll.
Are you taking notes? So if you don't see a marking like that, you're just kind of just seat of the pants in it.
You mean like a signature of some sort?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I generally in those cases I'd put like I try my best to so what I would do is, and I do this typically with a lot of glass, and it doesn't always work. It's super difficult, but sometimes you get lucky. What I'll do is I will Google image it, right? And then try and find the same item that has because a lot of these probably had foil stickers if they didn't have signatures. I would try and find another one that's exactly like the piece I'm researching and see if I can find one with a sticker on it. Because then that's easier for me to confirm that something is what it is. You know what I'm saying? As opposed to just going off of what somebody said.
Found another one that's like that.
Yeah. You should try and Google that one. And then the other And it's not, if you can't like, match up the same item with another item that is for sale or sold that has this foil sticker, I just usually put vintage art glass paperweight and then the styles, like those keywords that LaDonna was talking about. Like you want to familiarize yourself with those keywords.
Spoke. Yeah, you're talking about for this one, right? The Latticino.
Well, that one that one there's a listing for it
I got you.
that has like the paperwork for the paperweight and everything.
Nice. Hey, so man, that little flower that I pulled up on this one is so tiny. I mean, it's like tucked in a little nook. The only way I could see it is to tilt it sideways. Like, see it right there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That think about how hard it is to make that. Like to do that.
Hey, so when I was in India, man, like I've been to those museums that have like the tiny paintings that they literally paint with a single camel hair. Like old stuff. But the whole painting's like maybe like this big. And when you look in there, like they kind of blow it up and it's so detailed like that. I was like, not me, man. My hand ain't that steady. I don't know how those guys do that stuff. Skill, craftsmanship. Now what I'm learning is you got to look at every one of these little flowers. Because they're sneaky with some of them.
Yeah.
Does anybody know what this is?
Wait, what's the connection? Dude, is that Russian? Huh.
So it's 90 degrees. It's not straight telescope. It's a telescope. It's some kind of scope. But
maybe it's a rifle scope.
It could be. I got it from Gun Stuff when I bought a whole
Dude,
bunch.
does that have like a Russian star on the side of that thing?
I don't know. I can't find it out. My camera stinks on my phone.
Yeah, hold it up again, Leroy. Dude, that looks Russian, man.
That's definitely a gun scope.
No, it's Chinese, huh? That's probably like some kind of.
We'll pick her in these puppets today. I don't. Where are you? Are you like currently in a box of puppets?
He got attacked. He got adopted by Fraggle Rock. Kevin.
Cat, I still have a little bit of miniature furniture items left. I'm thinking about doing a lot on Shop Commons. I do have some pieces here that I'm thinking about listing individually because they're a lot more expensive. Like this piece.
Hey, Leroy, hold that up again. Give me the other side that's got the numbers on it.
I looked up everything.
Back off a little bit. Back off. Back up a little bit. A little bit. All right.
Hold on. You want me to block me?
Nah, I'm good.
But Kat, make sure you're following me on District. That way you'll be able to see it right when it comes up. Right when I post a lot. So I think I'm gonna just post a big old lot of it. Except for like the super high end pieces.
Eric, I'm stumped on this. I've been looking for this for a day and a half now, and I can't find it.
Well, the problem is I can't. None of it's in English, bro. Like I found it, but I can't.
It's definitely a scope, and I think it's 90 degrees. It's definitely a 90-degree scope. That's all I know. And I know that I feel like it's military. It's heavy. It's not doesn't look like a toy, but it attaches to something. Yeah, I've used Google Lens on my phone, and I've tried everything. I've tried Google Lens plus typing in star, scope. I've tried it all, and I'm just stuck.
Oh,
Then you can just make it up.
that's crazy piece right there, LaDonna. That's gorgeous.
Let's see.
I'm gonna try and get that lot up today, Kat. Depends on how the rest of the day goes. We gotta record. Maybe we do. I don't know. We still haven't put out that last episode.
I put it out yesterday.
Oh, you did?
Yeah. Yesterday morning early.
Should go on that back end and fix it all up.
I'm gonna have a bunch of hat lots coming up. A lot of sports hat lots. So
yeah, because I got a pack. Yesterday was I took 25 to the post office yesterday, and then I got another 10 by the time I got back home. So I'm gonna be busy packing today too.
Jeez.
Nice, Cat. Nice. Yeah, I got boots. I sold another lot of uranium glass plates. Those things are.
what is that?
Leroy got some sort of Amber Alert.
It's that Russian guy looking for his scouts.
It's constantly. I don't know how to get rid of this thing on my phone.
You can't.
In Spartanburg, it's constantly. It's like 2 or 3 times a day.
Oh my God.
I feel like I live in Tim's area.
I didn't tell you guys. Last week, I think it was right after this, my tenant, so there was a murder down the street from my house in the middle of the day, and my tenant saw the whole thing go down. So he was in an Uber, and there was a car in front of him, right, going down the street, and then there's a side street right here. The car in front of them, like, stops at the side street in front of this car, right? And the Uber, like, drives, getting ready to drive around it. 4 dudes jump out of this car with Dracos, for those of you that don't know, automatic weapons, and just unload on the car that was on the side street. Dang. Killed the dude. Broad day, like 2 o'clock in the afternoon. It was crazy. So I imagine what my ring is like.
Country road, take me home to the place where I belong. West Virginia.
North Carolina.
Young man, head west. Young man, head west.
The closer you build to us, well, the closer you can get a shed.
We're building right now.
There you go. Kevin said you can come be his neighbor. 21,000 square foot, 290K.
Right?
And they have internet out there now. Wow.
Yeah, there's not enough. Unfortunately, there's not enough of Josie's people out there for her. It sounds nice. It does.
Yeah, but does that outweigh the shooting in? Oh yeah,
No. Definitely, there is a medium between the two.
You see what I'm saying, though?
Yeah, for sure.
It's like, oh, honey, look, someone got murdered in broad daylight again. I don't know.
No. It's there's that is definitely outweighs everything, but there's still, you know.
Oh, I need one more. Oh. Sure.
I'll tell you what, I'm hungry, bro.
Stop. Tim, stop.
What?
I'm hungry too.
I think we can do that. All right. Let's take some pictures.
Well,
24 golf hats coming up.
I just drafted 23 listings, so now it's time to list them.
Okay.
Oh, you know what? I'm going to send some offers out. I got 54 items that can have offers be sent.
Leroy, it's a valve.
It's a what?
It's actually a valve.
No way.
It works with air, nitrogen, helium, and argon. I just did the Google Translate on the thing that I pulled up. That's why it has like the screw parts on the Leroy, are you listening to me, bro? Hello. I think he muted himself and his speaker. Is there anybody out there? He's just straight on mute. I think Tim said something about food. Leroy's like, I can't be hearing that right now. I can't be hearing that.
Kent, it's actually $326 of profit in those 23 listings.
Look at this guy.
Jimmy!
I'm glad you're here, Jimmy. I needed someone to give me some
What's up,
advice.
Jimmy?
Weights.
Hey, I bought a big Apple paperweight this weekend. That's upstairs.
Hey, I had a big Apple paperweight. See?
Oh yeah, that's cool.
How's TikTok going for you, Jimmy?
It's slowing down a little bit, but it's still going good. Where'd I put my phone?
Did you get a payout yet?
No, I think I have to go. I have to go a full month or something like that.
Where are you sitting at right now?
Or I think I made how much I made on there.
Yeah.
I think it's like 245.
Let's go.
Yeah.
For those of you that don't know, Jimmy was this close to getting monetized on TikTok and didn't even really realize it. And then when Jimmy and I got around Carrie for a little while, we started seeing how like crazy he is when it comes to making that content and the value in it. especially that short form, because it's a lot easier, you know. But and Jimmy busted his ass while we were at the 127 to make sure he got that monetization, and he did. So I've been personally tracking Jimmy's progress as inspiration. So
Now my editing, you know, some fine tuning.
yeah, but you that's something you learn along the way, you know.
Yeah, it's fun. I mean, it's totally different format, and I can knock out a video in 10 minutes, where instead of spending an hour.
Yeah, that's good, man.
Right now, for me, where I'm at, it's paying way better than YouTube pays me. For now, I mean, I don't know how long it'll last or whatever, but I'm just going to keep doing it for now.
Yeah, my dudes.
I'd say that
reminds me of that.
I gotta go find my.
I was just gonna tell her that anytime somebody does that, I remind them about that.
Of course, I don't really see Maryland Mountain Mama, like Maryland Bay, maybe. Take me to the. Hey, Kevin, what if I put up a Commonwealth Picker special commons lot? Nothing but ashtrays and Tupperware. How about
That's
that?
what I'm about to do. I got a whole box of ashtrays. I'm about ready to make an ashtray lot today.
Ashtray and Tupperware. Let's
Just
get it.
don't undercut me, Eric. Before you list it, we have to make sure we're at the same price point on the ashtrays, okay?
Hey, you heard it here. Price fixer. Some copyrighted phrases war is going on right now.
Uh-oh, what happened?
I don't know. Hey, so you think if I made a TikTok of like throwing one of these $100 paperweights at the brick wall, someone would be like, "What?" Nah, because whoa, what's going on here? All over the news this morning. How can you copyright phrases? Like, how would that even work?
It's white people doing white people
Right.
things.
Since I sent a picture of this to Tim, I need to know more about this. I have a question on this piece of glass I found.
The clown mushroom?
Yeah.
Yeah, precious moments, right?
So, for as far as I know,
Now,
there is one of the things that people look at as far as the clown are the fingers.
yeah.
I think that's one of the determining factors as to finding out if it's a Murano clown or not.
And then I had a question like, what is, it's like a burn on the back. That
Maybe from blowing the glass. Have you caught anything on Google Image from that?
I mean, it comes up as Murano, but not the exact same color scheme or anything like that.
Murano-esque.
But the face kind of, I mean, like the obscure or the abstract of the face kind of says yes. Like it's not. Not like the felt bottom. Or, no, does it have a. No, it just has a bottom. Yeah. Sonia actually found it, and then while she was holding it, I lensed it. Pretty cool.
Yeah, I mean, there's some on.
I mean, they're listed high, but solds aren't as good as the listed.
I found one. There. Did you look on WorkPoint?
I don't have WorkPoint. I mean, you know that.
Okay. I mean, one sold December. Now, your color. What's the color of your mushroom again?
Gray.
So there's a
charcoalish gray.
Yeah. So there's one that has a yellow mushroom that sold for $160. There's a red mushroom that sold for $130. Another one that sold for $100. This is 2024. 2023 for $160. 2024 June 26, 2024, one sold for $100.
Yeah, this doesn't have any markings or any stickers or anything on it.
Wait, is your base feet?
Yeah.
They're feet. The base is a foot, right? They're feet.
Yeah.
Is it waffle or is it smooth?
It's smooth. But it's got like that. It's got like a lip all the way around it. See that?
Yeah.
And then the bottom is like, I don't know if they put something on it or.
It's so tough with that sort of stuff.
It's heavy. It's definitely it's like you see how the hands are like, you can almost see that it was like they're not perfect. See, I was like, you could see where
Yeah.
they fit with those little shears that they use.
See, this is the thing I'm always like worried about with Murano. But LaDonna, who I obviously, if you guys don't know by now, LaDonna is a very knowledgeable source of information for those of you that don't know. She is fantastic. So she says Vetro Artistico Murano. So I'll write that down and then maybe do some search with that.
Thank you.
Because yeah, it's kind of fascinating the range of prices here.
Yep. Pretty cool though. That was.
I mean, it's a no-brainer at $5 all day.
Yeah, it was an estate sale that we were there were 120 some people in line, and we were number 105 and 106. So people had been shopping in there for at least 25 minutes before we got it. And we did pretty decent at that estate sale, considering we got in so late.
Hey Tim, look what I found.
Found yourself a black light.
I've had one. I just couldn't find it.
Couldn't find it.
I've been going through a lot of my old totes. So yeah, we're lined up now.
You should check all those paperweights.
Oh yeah, good.
I mean, some of them light up kind of cool looking, but I don't know that they're like.
This is so true. It's hilarious.
Mushroom when they get the clown. All right, so far, 6 paperweights with pecans.
At a sale on marketplace, the person I did not totes of McDonald's. So, oh man, I don't usually. That's something I would take to a local auction if I did get it.
Hey, I got to run to the tiny house. My wife's out there cleaning. I'll be right back.
I haven't checked Facebook yet today.
Good morning, Meg.
I don't see them. Toys. $19.68 tops.
Man, my phone is just
Okay, I got you. No, I didn't see it though. I see this one, but it's not a ton of them.
All right.
Kristen.
That's a tough one, Colby. Because I mean, Raw, that card is selling for like, depending on how good the condition is, Raw is selling for like $100+. Now, if you think you can get a PSA 6 to 8, it would be worth it to grade it, I would imagine. I just don't know how much money you're going to get. Like a PSA 4 sold for $150, right? But a raw one sold for like $100. So it's like the money that you're going to spend to get it graded, is it really worth it? PSA 4 sold for $150. SGC 6 sold for $300. PSA 3 sold for $95 on auction. But like Raw, somebody sold one Raw in very good shape condition to their standards, and it sold for $130. So it's got to be like another Raw one sold for $188. So you gotta really look at it and see if it's worth it to get graded. You might be better off just selling it raw.
There we go. First one's up.
The amount of views and watchers that I got on that boat and tote after one day is crazy.
Oh, I know.
I wish it was in better condition.
What about McDonald's watchers?
But that thing sold 2 hours after we had finished the stream last week.
I know, your video. Your video do anything?
Oh, no, I didn't really get much traction. I haven't had any videos get much traction except for that Pyrex cleaning video blew up on Instagram. It's like 70,000 views.
Hey, you should just shoot a video why you don't believe that dinosaurs are real. That would probably get real big views.
I was thinking about chopping up the video of me on the news about my UPS. Dude, I didn't even tell you guys. So I didn't know that it was somebody that worked at my UPS. I thought it was like a courier, a UPS courier. It was the chick that worked at the UPS that I used to see all the time. She turned herself in. I saw her mugshot on Instagram the other day.
Wow.
Crazy.
So I'm thinking about chopping that video up.
Yeah, some of those news video reel. Do you see that? I always think of that back in the day, the hide your kids, hide your wife.
These one pair of Tommy Llama boots I got insane views too. It's got 102 views and 7 watchers in like a day and a half.
LaDonna, that is true, man. Windows right now are through the roof, pricing wise, for sure. Like building material really has not came down. Of course, I guess it's like everything else. So. I mean, I put 2 small replacement windows in the shed. I mean, small, like 24 by 24. And those things were a couple $100 a piece. Crazy.
I sold the Red Wings I got when I was with you, Jimmy.
What's Colby talking about grading? Did you guys see that?
Yeah, I answered the question. That's why I was just spent like 10 minutes talking about.
I guess he said he's never graded anything super clean, hard. How hard is a knockoff center for off center?
Yeah. What did you say you sold? Oh, sorry.
Pair of Red Wing. The pair of Red Wing boots I got when I was with you.
Yep.
I saw you sold yours too, right?
Yeah, both pairs.
Yeah, Jimmy's on the boot game now.
I just bought some boots. I bought some at that estate sale.
When me and him went to that thrift store, I'm sure now he doesn't walk past it with boots.
You know what? I was like, I was resting my hand on it.
Literally, like he's talking to the guy, he's leaning on these boots. And then I came over there. I said, "Hey, are you gonna buy those?" He's like, "No." I was like, "I'll take them." He's like, "I'm in here negotiating on $15 toys, and you walk out with $150 boots."
Nope.
Yeah.
I've learned a lot from Cernock, but I think the boot situation is one of the best ones. Because I tell you, I sell boots, and they sell year round, and they sell fast. If you don't got Cernock is a professional, so like I can't do all the things that he does, but I get them to the point where they look good.
Yeah,
good AI background, with good clean boots, and they sell. They sell for good money. You just gotta get them at a good price.
I've got a whole tote of them back there right now.
I spent the whole day 3 days ago doing nothing but boots, and I already sold. I sold. What did I sell? 3 pairs yesterday. Yeah, look, Kevin tells you too. He sold 2 pairs yesterday too.
I know now when I get boots, I list them right away. That's for sure. I don't let them sit. They go.
Yeah, that's the worst, bro. That's the worst.
What?
Cernock is used to it though. Like, if you start letting, I mean, it's like that with anything. But if you start letting boots pile up, it's a fucking. It's a tedious process.
Or you just take them to the flea market and sell the ones you just don't want to mess with. I just took them to the flea market and sell them for $10 a piece.
Yeah, but you're also getting them for like $2 a piece.
Oh,
That's right.
I just submitted an application for a pop-up coming in October.
Nice.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, hopefully I get approved.
Nice.
Just tell them you're TikTok famous.
Alrighty.
I should go get those. I think those boots I found are right here. They're like more like Western style boots, like, but they have good comps on them.
Oh, I love the cowboy boots.
Yeah.
Cowboy boots, combat boots, hiking boots, like specialized boots, like fire boots and logging boots, and I like it. I'm all about the boots. Give me the boot. Give me the boot.
Boots don't sell. What are you talking about?
All right.
Hey, Kevin, if you would have seen how many camouflage pants I sold in DC, bro, I sold like 25 pairs
That's a big thing down here.
for like 25 and $30 a piece. Yeah, flannels. Oh man, flannels. I have a lot now. It's kind of getting out of summer, but I have a lot of what you call it, Y2K women's shorts. That's super hot right now in the vintage pop-up scene.
I've never seen that logo before, but now I think to know to look for that logo, that X.
What is it?
I forgot, but they're good. I'll tell you here after I lens.
Cat says boots with the fur.
I told you.
Twisted X.
Twisted.
Twisted X is a good brand, Jimmy.
Yeah, that's what I found. These are
Yeah, it's a good brand.
Twisted X boots, and they're clean as heck.
Now, most of y'all haven't heard of like Lucchese boots.
Like what?
That's an old joke. That's an old joke.
What are they called?
Lucchese. It looks like Luchese. Lucchese. Oh, coral boots? Those are good too, bro. Coral boots are really good. Yeah, Kent gets it. One time Krillin came on. I don't know what live it was. And he goes, "Oh, yeah, most of you guys don't know what this is. This is Lucchese boots. They're like high end. You guys don't know that. You know, y'all haven't been exposed to that." I'm like, "Bro, what are you talking about?" Everybody, like, boot sellers know what Lucchese is.
I don't know what you're talking about right now.
You'll see it one day.
I just if there's a name on a boot, I'm looking it up.
Yeah.
If there's a model number on the boot, I'm looking it up. Always. Because it'd be those boots that you ain't never heard of before that end up being like $300 boots.
Here's and I'll tell you this little tidbit. Don't be afraid if you can't find a brand, okay, you can sell them just by using keywords.
Yeah.
What I've found on the boot game is you can if you can touch them, like you already know. Are they leather? Are they pleather?
Yep.
Are they got a little weight to them, or are they El Cheapo?
That's an interesting design on those, Tim. It looks like
They have they're called buckaroos.
looks like those giant caterpillars that crawl around in my basement.
You use these holes to pull them up, pull them on.
Yeah, Lucci's collection's home goods. That's what Ken Dale was. Oh man.
Oh, what?
Yeah, now once you start selling any of that stuff, like you can you can feel it. You can feel the difference.
Yeah, it all starts clicking.
I'll tell you, college stuff's been flying off the shelf over the weekend too.
Hey Tim, is the Miami Hurricanes going to be any good this year or what?
I mean, we're gonna find out Saturday night. They got a big game, Miami and Florida.
Yeah, I might need to list this guy.
I would list that absolutely. That's a big nationally televised game.
Yeah.
I have a sweet Miami Hurricane sweatshirt I still got a list. Guess I'll do that this week.
Hurricanes.
Jimmy, do you have a college team that you root for?
Not really.
Okay. I was just asking. I was just wondering.
Yeah, I mean, I can't express how much different it is out west for college sports than out here. It's catching on a little bit now, but like it's so like no. I mean, Colorado. Nobody talks about the Buffaloes. Like nobody.
They do
Oh
now.
yeah.
They
Okay.
do now.
They do now because of Prime, but yeah.
Yeah.
I've been watching every game.
Still not the same as like out here. Everything's Michigan and Ohio out here. It's either
Dude, you're living in Ohio, man. Like
Goodness
all it is,
gracious.
especially as close as I am to
that's
Columbia.
like living in Florida, dude, or Alabama.
But even like going through other states out here, like Virginia Tech, like huge out there. Like it's just so much bigger. Like it's just a way bigger. Like I lived in Arizona for a lot of years. Arizona State was, people cared a little bit about it, but it wasn't like fanatics.
You know why that is, Jimmy? Because like Arizona, California, you got all this stuff to do. In Ohio,
Yeah, what you gonna do?
especially during like the winter,
Yeah.
that's how Browns fans. Like if you're a Browns fan, you just suffer, suffer. But what else you gonna do?
Me and football and fentanyl. Me and Cernock are going head to head on Saturday night, boy.
A&M and Notre Dame. I'm crushed though.
You guys.
One of my favorite players got hurt out for the season. He's from my hometown, so I was like rooting for the kid, and it's like, golly, he got hurt.
Hey, the perfume bottle has the P.
I told you, I knew it.
P is for perfume.
No.
I thought P was for pit. Never mind.
Pecans.
Pecan. Help with your stream. Get it?
Jeez.
I thought an interesting hat. You like this one, Jimmy? This Broncos hat.
Yeah. Is that older?
It's an Anco
Okay. Yeah.
hat. I'm put in. I got an NFL lot coming up. I'm gonna put this in.
I'm going through. I'm just pulled out my Halloween death pile.
Ooh.
So I'm listening to all Halloween.
No, listen. I know. Yeah. No, I know. I'm just making sweeping, stereotypical generalizations sometimes.
It is true, man. Minnesota, though, my brother lives in Minnesota, and bowling is like, dude, like you think it's like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Mecca. Like, hey, my little cousin's playing for University of Central Florida.
Nice.
Oh,
Yeah.
UCF?
Dude, they got some big games too. Like this year, I was looking at their schedule.
So Authentic's been doing work with University of Maryland's football team.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, he's doing some sick edits for them.
What else I got over here? No. Huh. Let me go see what this is.
Yeah, there's a. Yeah, they play like Florida, Arizona. They've got some big Utah this year. Like all those are ranked. Like
The Commanders are trying to make all types of trades right now.
Yes, my mom does bowl
Are you?
a lot. My brother does bowl a lot too. Michael, you in the chat? Michael's actually my brother Michael's actually bowled at 300.
jeez. I bought a 300 on Wii one time.
Oh, dude, I will crush in Wii bowling. Back in my days when I was, participating in extracurricular activities, I would just Wii bowl until for hours upon hours. Like it was like an after party thing, and I just got really good at it from doing it while on intoxication levels that weren't human.
And the lane may look a little different to you now.
Right?
Oh, shoot.
It's like, wait a minute, that thing's supposed to be tilted. Like, what's going on? Oh man.
All right, so let's get these hats together. I got some new, I got some vintage, I got some, we're gonna play around. Some stuff you gotta clean, stuff you ain't gotta clean.
With or without bumpers. That's great.
All right.
Etsy finally decided to wake up again. I was so close to just being like, I'm about ready to just be done with Etsy.
Kelly was saying earlier that Etsy's been busier for her than eBay lately.
I made 3 Etsy sales yesterday. I sold that phone that I bought. Like one of the first sales we went to. Remember the old lady who gave you the free sausage hat?
Yep.
And I got that phone and that lampshade for $15. I sold the phone for $45 yesterday on Etsy.
What?
Yeah.
Wow. I need to go list I bought a pink phone. I think it's a pink one like that.
Rotary? A pink rotary phone?
I think it's pink.
Bro, if you're sitting on a pink rotary phone, you're tripping.
I've been going through my death pile. I got a lot of stuff to list, Tim. I got a lot of stuff.
Bro, pink. Any like mine was black. That's like a basic color.
Yeah.
Pink, red.
Let me go get it. Make
Turquoise.
Sure.
What about yellow?
Yellow's okay. It's a rotary phone.
What's up?
Is it yellow or like
Hello?
yellow? Oh, bro.
Hello?
What are you doing?
Hello?
What are you doing?
What?
Sell that thing.
Nah, just put it.
Who are you yelling at? You hold back more stuff than old.
Throw it over there. Just let it sit over there. We don't know those stinking listings.
It's got the cool. It's not bright pink though. I thought it's a little dull.
Oh, yours is that's like a blush, almost like lavender.
Yeah, like a rose. Like yeah.
Rose.
I thought it was brighter pink. It's not too bright, but it still has a pink hue to it.
There you go. Good word.
Hello.
Look, Cernock should pick up his other phone too. You guys can call each other.
Man.
Cernock, Jimmy's calling you.
Oh wait, how did these?
Oh, let me get it.
Oh, you got to get your spin. You got to get your spin on.
What's up, Jimmy?
Hey, I heard you got that feedback removed.
Yeah, dude, that's awesome. Dude, that was an awesome
That's
like
the tool to
technique.
use right
Didn't
there.
even
You
know
just use-
about that. It's
You just use
crazy.
the automated tool, man. That's the way they roll now.
Well, I'm cooking dinner right now, so I'll have to let you go, Jimmy.
Hey, what you making?
A little spaghetti for the kids.
Wait, you ain't got that
Constantly
long
stir the
cord
sauce,
upgrade.
you know?
You got to get that long cord upgrade so you can cook and just walk through your whole house. One cord.
We're big children, is what we are.
Yes, sir. Have a good day. You coming back?
Etsy. I've never even.
Listen, I did a Etsy. You know what? I might. You know what, LaDonna?
They're telling you might want to get on that quilt game, sir.
I might. I gotta see if I can log into my Etsy and see how to do it. But I might put that quilt up on Etsy.
Is that where I
Donna,
should
we've
sell
been
all
talking
those
perfume
acronyms?
bottles. She just sold one on Etsy. So apparently Etsy does listen.
Might just have to do that. All right. Who wants some NFL hats?
Cat says he's weakening. He's weakening.
All right. How many hats I got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Leroy, I had something for you earlier, man.
What's up, buddy?
That is a valve.
A valve.
Yeah, I went on Google. I found something that looks very similar to that, but it was all in Russian.
Yeah.
So then I translated it, and they said it was a valve.
What do you mean a valve?
Like basically how it's got there's two things. Like, are those threaded on the inside?
Where is it? No, that's a scope. It's a scope.
Is it threaded on the inside?
Yes, on that one. And yes, on that one. Yeah, they're threaded, but it's a scope where you can see like 90 degrees. It's a scope. If you look through this end, you see it down on this end.
I gotta get one more hat.
Yeah, Kent was looking at the same thing I was. Because I found like the writing on the side of one with those similar numbers, and it called it a valve.
Yeah, I've been fighting it for about a day now, and it doesn't like me.
Hey, just list it as Russian thingamajig.
Yeah,
Cold War machinery.
I'm gonna put it at auction because
you know what happens though, Leroy? If you put it up and you're like Russian Cold War, like military, and just don't list what it is, you know you'll get messages. People will be like, "Oh, that's a blah blah blah."
Oh, sometimes what I'll do on eBay is I'll say help. I'll just put help. I've done it. I've literally done
help.
it. And listen, you will get more people. Oh, usually if you're not ignorant about it, like if you say this is a Scooby-Doo whatchamacallit, somebody's gonna then they'll message you and be like, no, that's a whatchamacallit jigaboo. But if you just say, hey, I'm not sure, man. Unknown what it is, they'll nice and they'll tell you. And
yeah, just put it up, list it up there. Russian military, Cold War.
Unknown. Scope, because it's a scope.
All right. So you can see up from the bottom out through the one side?
Yes. Yeah, if you look through the one side, you can see a hand on the bottom. And you can change it as that's what the numbers are on the side of it. Is so you can clear it up a little bit. I think the shaft part of it is to attach it to a gun.
What, to look inside the gun?
No, to attach it to a gun so you can so it's straight, so it attaches to something.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm just wasting my time over here. Who knows?
Just list it up. Hey, you can list it unknown, and we'll see next week. You find out what it is. The unknown tool of the unknown soldier.
All right, I had to find one more hat to make it 20. You know what? Dang. Let me go get that other one. Perfect. Now we can get some listed. All right. Hand sewn size, no stains, no repairs. Okay, cool. Cool. Well, I'm gonna try it. I don't know when, but I'll try it. I gotta see if my Vendoo is still hooked up to my Etsy. That might be the easiest way to do it.
Yeah.
Whew. All right. All right, here we go. NFL hats coming at you. All right, let's do this. Why is it so hot down here? It wasn't
What
supposed to
that
be hot.
moving around you doing?
Huh?
Tomorrow is gonna be scorching, bro.
Golly.
We're supposed
99 degrees tomorrow.
What happened to our little crystal ball thing we had that one day?
Crystal ball.
No, that little crisp fall. weather we
Oh,
had.
I was about to say I ain't have no crystal ball. I sure as hell wish I did.
Question for these hats. Should I leave them just with hair on them, or should I take that hair off?
I think you should leave the hair on. That's what I've been doing lately. Apparently,
Hair
it's a
on?
new
Okay.
thing.
Hey, it's extra packing material, man.
You know what kills me though? What I hate it when like I clean like a hat, a piece of clothing, like with a lint remover, all that stuff, everything, right? And then I take the pictures, I fold it up, put it away, and then I'm editing the pictures, and I'm like, oh my god, there's a hair right there. It's driving me crazy.
Do you know how to fix that?
I would imagine that you do something in Photoroom.
In Photoroom, there is a retouch
Yeah.
button. You just take that retouch button, just go.
Yeah.
Works for watermarks, works for a lot of stuff.
Oh, come on.
What?
Commanders are releasing Martavius Bryant. I thought he was going to get a spot on the team after the way he performed.
He's the one that came back, right? He hasn't played.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, Cat's got, key descriptions, hand sewn, size, no stains, no repairs. We'll sell with stains and repairs, but take tight pictures of them. Collectors don't mind minor imperfections. Show it was loved.
There might be on those quilts, there might be a little like edge soiling. You know what I'm saying? Like you get on the hats that are folded on the side, but like no major stains or anything like that I saw.
So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go ahead and title all these that I know what is, and then I'm gonna take pictures because I got to take pictures somewhere else to get better pictures. So first up is the Perthshire Scottish Millefori, right? So the keywords here, it says art glass, paperweight, inkwell, perfume bottle. And in the description, I'm going to put that it is marked with a P, and obviously take a picture of that.
Hey, boo-boo.
So that's 80 characters. VTG, Perthshire, Scottish, Millefori, art glass, paperweight, inkwell, perfume bottle.
There we go.
Hit them all.
Just hit it all. Hit all those keywords.
In the description, I'm going to add that it is marked with a P.
Oh my God. 92 days in a row of at least 100 degrees.
People ask why don't I want to live in Arizona anymore?
Right?
Now you know. That is
Boo-boo.
miserable.
I don't know how like my brother and my mom do it in Texas anymore.
Ace, what are you doing, bub? Come on. Yeah.
Yeah, I can't be dealing with that. Here we get some of we can have all 4 seasons in the same week sometimes.
Right?
Brad said he's gonna be distracted all day watching for the dolphin cuts. I'm so ready for foosball. Yeah, that's tough. 100 degrees. Yo. The good thing about the OBX is we always have wind. Even when it's hot, the wind does blow a little bit. Right on the coast, so in mid 70s, but my daughter is just inland a bit. It hasn't been below 95 in 6 weeks, many days over 100. Yeah, I know Cat's West Coast. Yeah.
All right. Phew.
No humidity for the most part, but leads to $250 electric bill. I wish that's all I paid. We get beach prices, so it's no bueno. 250 is usually a little low for me.
Oh, we got a lot of handcrafting, quilting stuff people in here. Would anybody be interested in a lot of these? They're like, can you make me big really quick? They're like these handmade seat cushions, stool cushions. I got one. I got 2, 3, 4, 5. These are super vintage, by the way. 6 of them. If anybody has any interested in these handmade seat cushions, let me know.
LaDonna said those are placemats.
No, they're not placemats. They're stool cushions. They're super thick. We use them as seat cushions, stool cushions.
Mini rugs. Lisa, it is true. I grew up in Florida with no AC and survived.
Hey, go. They're 14 inches wide. I don't think they're placemats. Mom, are you still in the chat?
Wait, you use those, Tim?
Yeah.
Did you
We
use them like
seat cushions?
I'd be concerned because
Not like, yeah, come on.
no, I'm saying like because that night when we played cards and you had a little gas.
I haven't sat on these in a long time.
LaDonna says, well, people now use
just
them as a placemat or to put decorative items on.
Okay, yeah, you guys can use them for whatever you want. Who wants them though?
Joe Deal said that they had some of their chairs, but they had ties on them to hold them in.
Does anybody want them? I'll give you a good bargain deal.
Our trivets. That's what people are saying.
My Duke says we use them as seat cushions.
Come on, it's like just spinning. What is going on?
It could be used to set plants on the floor.
Like
That's
a
a
bar
good one,
stool,
too.
right? Like that. I could see him on like a bar stool or something.
We've been sports guy in the house.
That's a good question.
Flipping sports guy, what's up, sir? I was thinking about you the other day. Hope all is well.
All right, so what would you price the Inkwell? $199?
Inkwell.
Yeah.
It's a perfume bottle.
$250. Take offers.
I think that's a little excessive, but
Well, there's 2 listed right now at $259, and they're the only 2 that are like this listed.
but what are the solds?
There's no solds on my history.
Okay, I have found one.
Now mine is marked, and the ones that are listed don't show that. But
Yeah, I mean,
you said that you had seen one sold, but that was that Worth Point or something you were looking at?
no, I was on eBay.
Huh.
Here, I'll share it with you.
Chief Scott.
134.94, 60, which I don't know. That seems a little extremely low for me. These are different styles,
Yeah.
same maker. and
it's
46.
Yeah.
So for me, I would think your stopper doesn't have a design inside of it, though, does it?
Yeah,
It does.
it's got that green.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah. I would be more. I would list it as like 150 with best offer. 175, 150 with best offer. I think if you're feeling froggy.
well, I mean, I'll probably shoot like 20% off offer anyway. Like if somebody likes it, so it's usually my standard go to.
6x10 bubble mailer. I'm trying to remember what size is the one I want. I ordered 6x9 sentimental. I get a 6x9 50 pack for $15. Bubble mailers.
Sorry, when I mute, I'm doing my video for my lot. All right, let's pack them all up.
Amazon. Give me a second. I'll get you a link.
What's going on, Jimmy?
So,
I feel like I didn't say hello, sir.
I don't know, right?
Did you just say hi to Jimmy?
Yes.
I'm kind of zoning out listing. Right.
I'm knee deep in something I haven't really. I'm knee deep in gun parts, and it's just when you're in a new category, it's so hard sometimes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Welcome, Jimmy.
It's kind of hard to. It's kind of difficult to price Halloween stuff.
Damn, I don't have a.
Oh, great.
Price it up, man. People are really starting to go. You know, like in the last 5 years, Halloween has really ramped up in just the amount of stuff. You know.
Yeah. It's just like the comps I'm looking at are from summertime when nobody's really buying.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. List it up. You know, ain't no shame in that. All right, here we go. NFL hats. Oh. All right, let's do a district listing.
What's going on? Maybe it's not working right now.
What the heck?
Let's see. What's that? All right, I'm giving y'all a steal on these hats. Well, kind of. All right, let's do that. I can always come. Let's We're gonna go a little overtime since we started a little bit late. I gotta round up all my. So through me, what am I trying to say? Through trying to, sort hats and everything like that. I've got a guy that wants all these West Virginia hats in Morgantown. So I found a whole bunch, and I found a whole bunch back there. So I might make him a little listing lot. All right, I'm gonna share this listing. I'm sure y'all can take a look at it.
Oh man, keeps.
There we go.
Oh damn! You got me beat on the bubble mailers. Damn, 6x10, 100 for $23.99.
Dang!
What the hell is a Juro pack?
Do we still have RIN for Photoroom? We should. I haven't had anybody try it in a while, but if you type in RIN for Photoroom, you should get a discount.
Is that lady promoting herself? Can we block her? Can we move her aside?
I'm gonna check it out.
We might have to negotiate to get Tim on the show. Is what it is. That's what it is.
Well, listen, I got. This is my last available Tuesday. Football podcast starts.
I don't know if they can handle two folks on the.
Football podcast starts next.
Hey, Kat said they'll send you some to try for free, Tim.
Tim, that show, to get on that show, it's about 4 months in advance. So you'll be fine. The last time I was booked on that show, it was like 4 months, maybe because they don't like me. I don't know.
Hey, Kat's saying she's giving you an invite right now. Come on.
Oh.
8 p.m.
I have to check my schedule. My
We're bulking now.
Oh, look at that. Look at that.
You guys.
Hey, Rod is sick. She needs a replacement nominee.
There we go.
Come on.
Leroy's already on there tonight. You'd be among
Leroy, you're on tonight?
Yeah.
No.
Oh.
She's already said it earlier, right?
I'm not on tonight.
I
thought I was on in September.
What time? What time, Cat?
8.
8 o'clock.
8 o'clock?
You got this.
I'm on next week, Eric.
Next week. Yeah. Hey, we could go back to back to back.
It's a RIN takeover.
Well, thank you, Kat, for whatever you're doing, and hopefully Rod is okay.
All right, let me. I'll send you a message on Instagram by 2 o'clock. I think I can do it, but I will know for sure by 2 o'clock.
Are you sending her your waiver and your rider?
No,
Rider.
no, I have to double check with the wife and all that stuff.
Only Grant.
He wants peanuts he wants red peanuts in the green room.
Only red M&Ms.
Yeah, you can't talk anything bad about
3 dinosaur plush.
What are you guys doing?
free dinosaur flesh.
If it weren't for football.
And the whole stream goes quiet.
Well, I'm in the middle of doing something.
He's writing a message right now.
The whole stream goes quiet. Just
He's going, Josie.
silent. That is so fun. The whole stream just went. Boop. See what you do, Cat.
Yeah, they're all requesting. LaDonna's like, do it, Tim.
Listen. If I can do it, I will do it. I still have to I have to set my camera back up, anyways.
No excuses.
No excuses. I just got to check with my wife. That is the main thing. It doesn't. Nothing
look.
else matters.
Scott may be on there too tonight.
Oh yeah, the
Good
great
night,
reunion.
Scott.
I like Scott. Scott is such a nice guy.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not saying Tim's not a nice guy, but
Hey, if you are on with Tim, Scott, if you're on with Scott tonight, Tim, Amazon videos, I'm telling you.
oh my God, he crushes it over there.
Okay, let me get this done. I can't. You guys got me sidetracked.
He's so frustrated. Next is Cernak's been on there.
Yeah,
Hasn't
get on there.
Yeah.
Yeah, Vanna White like Scott, man. When he told me about that stuff, I was like, bro, that's a nice little deal. For sure.
Ugh. I've got an MLB lot coming up. Working on that right now.
Yeah, it's okay to go on more than once. We know that. Me and Leroy. always a good time. Maybe y'all can beat our record of 8 questions last week with Kevin on the show. All right, Sue. Yeah. I know, like 8 questions in. Ready there.
What's going on here?
All right, let's see.
Unknown.
Hey, we're gonna record after this. If anybody has any thing you guys want to hear
I
about.
gotta go get food first.
Yeah, I do too. We got to be precise with the recording today because I got a lot
show to go on tonight.
Yeah, if I do that, I got a lot I got to pack today too.
Tim, you could do it. We got faith in you.
What, packing?
No, you could go. You can go on the
As long as I talk to Josie.
Kent said he already cleared it with her.
Kid said he already cleared it with the.
She said it was all good. Don't worry.
You guys are hilarious.
Oh man, that's crazy. All right, well, let's go get something to eat, and we'll come back and record. Hey, thank all you guys for hanging out with us today. Appreciate y'all being here as always.
It was,
Sure.
thank you, Jimmy.
Yeah, thanks for letting me hang out.
Always a pleasure, Jimmy.
We'll come back next week and see how many paperweights I've got left to list.
Next week we will be pushing Sparkies, guys, and we'll have some pictures for you.
Actually, next week I won't be here, guys.
Oh, good. That's awesome, Jimmy. We need you.
I gotta check my calendar.
Hey, check with
You
Sonia.
should have said you got to check with Sonia.
I gotta check with my wife.
Yeah. Oh man. Hey, thank you guys. Yeah, have a great day.
Let everybody.